If you've been thinking about upgrading your content, starting YouTube, or moving away from filming on your phone, this setup might be exactly what you're looking for. Today, I'm walking you through the camera and accessories I'm personally using, why I chose them, and how I have everything set up. I'll make sure everything I mention is linked down below for easy reference, and just a quick heads up, some of the links are affiliate links, which means I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. Let's start with the camera because this is the heart of the setup. This is the Sony ZV-1 Mark II, and I chose it because it's designed for creators and beginners, not just professional photographers. One of my favorite things about this camera is the wide-angle lens. It makes filming yourself so much easier, especially for vlogs, sit-down videos. The flip-out screen is a huge help, especially if you film solo. You can see yourself the whole entire time, make sure you're in focus, and adjust your framing without guessing. The autofocus is really reliable, which means I don't have to constantly stop recording to make sure things are sharp. I can move around naturally and the camera keeps up. The built-in microphone is also really solid, especially if you're getting started and don't want to invest in extra audio gear right away. Overall, this camera feels very beginner-friendly. You can take it out of the box and start filming right away, but it gives you room to grow as you learn more. Next, I'll show you the tripod I'm using and exactly how I set this up. Next is the tripod I'm using, and I keep this super simple. This is the Sony GP-VP-T3, and I like it because it's compact, lightweight, and made specifically to work with this camera. It works as both a tripod and a handheld grip, which makes it really convenient if you're filming yourself or switching between setups. Setting it up is quick. You just open the legs, place it down, and you're ready to film. No complicated adjustments or tools. It keeps the camera stable, which makes a big difference for taking videos, desk shots, or product clips. One feature I really like on this tripod is the removable remote. It lets you start and stop recording without having to touch the camera, which is super helpful if you're filming by yourself. You can step back, get set up, and just press the remote instead of walking back and forth. It's a small detail, but it makes filming feel a lot smoother and less stressful. To protect the camera, I picked up this camera case, and I'm really glad I did. It's made specifically for compact vlog cameras. It fits really well without adding a lot of extra bulk. Putting it on is super simple, and once it's on, it still feels comfortable to use and hold. I like that it adds protection without getting in the way of filming or accessing the buttons. One thing I really like is that the camera opens normally even when the case is on. When you turn it on, the lens extends without any issues, so you don't have to worry about taking the case off to film. It also came with a screen protector, which is a nice bonus, especially if you're throwing your camera into your bag or traveling with it. Overall, it just gives me an extra little peace of mind knowing my camera is protected. This is the light I picked up to use with this camera. I went with a compact light because this camera unfortunately doesn't have a built-in flash, and I wanted something simple that I can use anytime I need better lighting. It attaches really easily into the camera and it doesn't add a lot of extra weight, which I like. Once it's on, you can turn the camera on like normal and the light is ready to go. This makes a big difference for photos and videos, especially if you're filming indoors or in lower light. It's great for quick content, product shots, or anytime you want your footage to look a little brighter and clearer without setting up a full lighting setup. It's great for quick photos where you want the lighting to stay even. This helps avoid harsh shadows when you're taking close-up shots, perfect for everyday content without overthinking lighting. For me, it's a simple way to get better results without adding extra gear or taking more time to set everything up. This is the card reader I use to transfer my photos and videos. I like using this because it makes me move everything directly from my camera to my iPad or computer really quickly. For me, this has been much faster and more reliable than transferring files through the camera app. I can just plug it in, move the footage over, and start editing right away without dealing with connection issues. I also picked up an extra battery because having backups is really helpful, especially when you're filming longer videos. Along with that, I'm using this battery charger that comes with its own batteries. I did notice that it doesn't charge the original Sony batteries, it only charges the ones it comes with, but that hasn't been an issue with me. I just use it specifically for the extra batteries and it's been really convenient for keeping everything charged and ready to go. Overall, it's been a helpful backup to have in my camera setup. And I just charge my Sony batteries with the camera itself using the USB-C charger. Here are the memory cards I'm using with this camera. I have a larger 512 gig card and a 128 gig card that I keep in my camera. I like having the 512 gig card as a backup because it gives me a lot of space for filming longer videos without worrying about running out of storage. The 128 gig card is what I usually keep in my camera, and it's been more than enough for everyday filming and photos. Having two different sizes makes it easy to switch cards if I need to, especially when I'm filming a lot or don't want to stop to clear space. It's a simple thing, but having reliable memory cards makes the whole filming and editing process a lot smoother. This is the external hard drive I use to store my videos and photos. This one is a 2 terabytes, which gives me plenty of space to save larger video files without adding up on my phone, iPad, or computer. I also picked up this case to keep it protected when I'm not using it. It fits perfectly inside and it helps protect it from scratches or getting tossed around in a bag. This setup really makes it easy to keep my files organized and backed up. This is the case I use to store and carry all of my camera gear. What I really like about this case is that the inside sections are removable and adjustable so you can customize it to fit your setup. You're not locked into one layout, you can move things around depending on what gear you're bringing with you. Everything fits neatly inside, which makes it easy to keep track of smaller items like batteries, memory cards, and accessories. I like knowing everything has its own place, especially when I'm traveling or filming on the go. This case helps me keep my gear protected, organized, and ready to grab when I need it. So this is what my full camera setup looks like, all packed up and ready to go. I really like having everything organized in one place so I can just grab it and start filming without thinking too much about it. If you're interested in any of these items that I showed in this video, I'll have everything linked down below for easy reference. Hopefully this helped if you're putting together your own beginner-friendly camera setup, and you definitely don't need anything fancy to get started. This setup has been more than enough for what I'm creating. If you're just getting started, I hope this takes some of the guesswork out of choosing your gear. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.